Let's check on the markets. It's not necessarily a happy day in the markets, as you can see. It is a lot of red on the board. The Dow down almost 700 points. The S&P dropping big time, and the Nasdaq, it has been a rough month. Just how rough? Well, it looks like the worst since 2008. For more on today's market moves, let's get to Yahoo Finance's Emily McCormick with a look inside the tech rout. Hi there, Emily.
Hi there. And as you mentioned, it is a tough day in markets, capping off a tough month in the markets. The volatility that we've seen throughout April is really carrying over into this final trading day of the month. Now, let's take a look at the Yahoo Finance Interactive for a deeper dive into what's been moving this afternoon. As we can see here, the Nasdaq Composite trading lower by about 3.3% intraday. Over the past month, you can see an even more pronounced, nearly 15% decline. Now, similar story here for the S&P 500, down nearly 3% during today's session and by more than 10% over the course of April to date. If those losses hold, this will be the index's worst single month decline since March 2020. Now, this volatility is really apparent if we slide down here and take a look at the CBOE Volatility Index, or the VIX. You can see over the past month, volatility increasing by more than 70%. And on an intraday basis, we do have that index just above the 32 level. Now, taking a look at some of the trending tickers today, perhaps no surprise that we do still have shares of Amazon in the spotlight. We can see those shares are still down more than 15%, and it's also one of the big culprits for the broader market decline, given its heavy weight in the S&P 500. Now, of course, this is after Amazon posted its first quarterly loss in 7 years in its results last night, and also offered a disappointing outlook for the current period. Now, taking a deeper dive here into the trading action in the Nasdaq 100, you can see it really is a sea of red here. Only a couple of exceptions, Tesla being one of them, up just slightly. Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, all sliding during today's session. And you can see that even more markedly when we look at these on an equal weight basis. Now, one notable exception here, I do want to highlight that we are seeing some of the Chinese stocks, those U.S. listed Chinese tech names, are trading in positive territory today. Of course, this is after earlier this week, China's President Xi Jinping announced the government would be pursuing more infrastructure and stimulus efforts to help support the Chinese economy as it grapples with that COVID outbreak overseas. But guys, really not a whole lot of relief going on here for equity investors today.